We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Room to run at the 50. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 15 inside the 45.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Play fake, here's Ward. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Ward off the play fake. And he will find Ridley on the left side. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. On a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
Drag him 60. 70 red 65. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now he's going to step up and run. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
Throwing is Ward. Looking for Willie on the out route. He's got him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Come on, come on. 68.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
At the Texans' 9-yard line.
They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Cowboy 80.
Now Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
7 Pirates, 18 Cops, Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Ward to throw for it on 4th. Got a man. It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. 18-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
South. Here we go. Look at hot. Nike Texas.
Stroud to throw it. And a slant, here's Collins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
The Texans at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Uno. White Tony. 18. What's that? Go get him.
And Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
11. 18. What's that? Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense, but I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And the Texans first down.
Look at hot, look at hot.
Throwing now is Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 56 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Sly on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Oh, ready.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Ready, check. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Ward now working out of the gun. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
Hey, 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 hey. Go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm is the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37.
That's good for the Titans. First down. 1st and 10.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
Warrior 70. Mustang. Hey, Crash.
Here's Ward. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
Hot 70. Hot 70.
First down.
Ready.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. To throw is Ward. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
Mustang, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Ward on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakonkwo, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Why, Tony. 11.
Final play of the half. Stroud to the left side, finds his receiver Noel. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Inside handoff to Mixon. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Look at hot, look at hot. South, south, south.
Stroud out of the gun here. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mixing up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here we go, let's go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Hey, no more.
As Stroud now to throw. With the left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll give it to Mixon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now they'll audible to something else.
Mustang 19. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Throwing is Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Edwards now on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
18, 70 Rangers, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Ward. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Now Ward. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
To throw, here's Ward. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, not able to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile.
3. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
19 Lions. Hey, Crash.
Ward to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Ward. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. The first and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. A solid stiff arm. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 18. What's that? South.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
They set up the screen to Chubb. On the move past the 40. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. From the gun to give to Nixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Nico Collins, 33 yards. And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going and get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turned out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Going out wide, finds Chubb. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, a two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Throwing now, Ward. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw is Ward. He's got the open man. It's Eilmanner. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All three timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
24-yard gain on the play.
Ward again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Christian Harris. There he goes, right side. And they will score. Pick six for the Texans TD. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Texans 42, Titans 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And all the way down to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ward. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Cockrell holds it in left side. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Moore. A short throw taken in by Cockrell. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And he completes it to Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That was good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
18, Rodler, 8. Here we go. Here it comes, 19. Hawk, 70. Hawk, go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chigakakwo. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Come on, 69, 60, tap to 60, tap to 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. Caught here right side, no. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the